My name is Steven Cromwell, and I'm Steven Cromwell Art. I've been doing art for, I guess you could say professionally, since 2013, but I've been drawing and building scale models for 30 years. What made me want to include the San Antonio landmarks was the fact that this is where my story begins, like so many others. I have lived in San Antonio for pretty much all my life, but I've also grown up with my grandparents on the famous King Ranch. This all started off as a hobby, and then as I got older, I was building scale models and drawing. I was that kid in church that was probably drawing on things and drawing stuff I wasn't supposed to. What makes me want to do the San Antonio landmarks was telling the stories of those small neighborhood shopping centers that back in the day were the epicenter of, places that families went to get what they needed. That's back before we had Walmart, before we had the big malls and other shopping centers. The neighborhoods were somewhat self-sufficient and depended on small family businesses. Because to me, those are the stories of San Antonio that we're losing. It's totally not the intention to use somebody else's hard work to catapult my work. It's literally about telling stories and paying homages to artists from San Antonio that basically laid the foundation, from Adan Hernandez to Jesse Trevino, my mentor Ana Fernandez. All their work and other artists from San Antonio have inspired what I'm doing. The city of San Antonio means to me it's as simple as calling it home, from downtown to the hill country. You don't have to be necessarily Chicano to know about Tommy's and know about the yellow brick. Everybody around the world knows about the yellow brick road, but I'm trying to make it to where everybody around the world knows about the yellow brick wall. I want to find the La Tiendas, like the La Tienda de la Raza piece that I did. That was just a small wall on the west side, and I felt like I needed to tell it because that was probably somebody's pride and joy. All this is all in an effort to tell your stories, San Antonio, and the history of our city. Your ancestors, your family came to this country. They came to San Antonio and how they survived here in San Antonio. Always remember where you come from, where you've been, where you want to go, because I feel like you'll never know where you want to go unless you know where you've been. However wild your dream is, don't be afraid to take that leap of faith, take that chance, and just go for it. Continue doing what you love, what you have a passion for, and regardless of what anybody says about how wild that dream might be, just go for it.